KellieKokosaurus here, and today I'm coming right back at you with another story time. This one is, well, to say the least, it's very, it's really funny. I mean, kind of funny. It wasn't funny for one of my friends, although I don't know, she thought it was funny, but in the end it was kind of like, I feel kind of bad, but you know, what can you do? So, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about this one time when my friend, I'm just gonna call her my friend Megan. So my friend Megan was having like a sleepover type situation for her birthday party, and she invited like our whole group of friends. It was like maybe, I think, at least 10 other girls. So we all like went to her house and stuff like that, and we, you know, hung out and we're having like a really good time and making cupcakes and doing all that fun stuff and setting up our sleeping bags because there was going to be like a sleepover, and you know, we're just like having a good time. And you know, of course her parents were there, and like I think this was in no, you know what, it was in either 8th grade or 9th grade, I can't really remember. But yeah, her parents were like supervising the whole party, and you know, her mom was kind of like, I wouldn't say that she was strict at all. She was one of the more laxed parents out of like our entire group of like parents or whatever. They were just like having a lot of fun and, you know, just, you know, chit-chatting about school, about boys, about music, whatever. And like it was getting kind of late, and you know, everyone of course was getting a little bit more rowdy, but her parents were getting tired, so they decided to go to bed around like 10 o'clock, and we were just out there by ourselves, you know, just kind of chilling out, relaxing. We decided to like put some music on to, you know, dance and stuff like that, and like we were dancing to like all the like 90s hits and stuff like that, like Spice Girls and, you know, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and stuff like that. Just like all the stuff that we kind of grew up with. Even though our group of kids were more like we liked rock music. And we were like the rock chicks. And we were like the weird girls of our entire school. Like we were like the really weird girls that everyone was like, you guys are really weird and we don't understand you, so we're just gonna kind of keep our distance. But yeah, we were just like dancing to the music and stuff like that, and you know, we're just having like a really good time, like, you know, doing our own like karaoke type situation with each other. We're all just like super hyped, and you know, we're just having a lot of fun. And we got like so hot, like all of a sudden her house just got like really, really hot, and we're just like, oh my gosh, it's so hot, like we need to do something, like, do you have air conditioning? And she's like, yeah, but we don't use it at night. So we're like, okay. And then I forget whose idea this was, but I mean, let me just start by saying this. We were all like really comfortable with each other. Like we could be like naked in front of each other, and that's like, it was like not even a big deal. Like that's how close we were as like friends and stuff. We just decided, you know what? It's hot. We can't stand this anymore, so we're just gonna take off all our clothes, right? So we just like stripped down to our underwear and we're just like dancing around the house, like, woo, you know, just having like a good time and stuff. And then by the time we like stripped down to our clothes, it was like 2 in the morning, so nobody was up. Well, nobody was going to be up, everybody was asleep. And we just thought like, gosh, it's still hot, like, you know, let's go outside. And obviously we didn't go like streaking or anything like that. Like we just went out onto Megan's front porch and, you know, just kind of like crouched down like behind the bushes, just so like if there were anybody that was like walking around the neighborhood for some reason at 2:30 in the morning, they wouldn't see us, because the way her porch was set up is there's like the front door, and then there's like the pathway going down to the garage, but then like right here there's like a gate or like a fence, if you will, kind of a low fence, like encircling her front porch, and then in front of that were bushes, so you couldn't see through the slats of the fence. So we're just like, we like opened the front door and we like crouched down and like ran to the corner of like where, you know, the fence was. and we're just all like sitting around, hanging out, talking. It was like really nice outside, by the way. It was like, it might have been like 60 something outside, but it was really, really nice, and it was like a really good break from inside of her house, which was, we were just burning up in there. So it was like a really nice break from that. All of a sudden, we see, because the lights were still on in the house, and we saw like a shadow like pass by the window, and we're just like, oh shoot, like we don't have anywhere to go. And we thought it might have been like her brother or like her dad or something like that, so we're just like panicking, like, oh shoot, someone's gonna come out here and they're gonna see us all naked, like in our underpants. And we're all just like trying to figure out like, what do we do? So she had like some pillows and like cushions and stuff like that on these patio chairs that she had sitting out there. So we just like grabbed all the cushions and like pillows and like covered ourselves and we're just like waiting for someone to come outside. We could like hear, we heard a woman's voice, so obviously it was her mom. We heard her like saying like, where are they, blah blah blah, you know, probably talking to Megan's dad. And we're just like bracing for impact, like waiting for someone to come through the front door and see us all naked. We see her mom through the blinds approaching the front door as we're all just like giggling and trying to be as quiet as possible. And then her mom just like kind of opens the front door, kind of looks around, and she sees us, and we all just start busting up laughing. We just didn't know what to do. We're just like laughing so hard and we couldn't control it, and we're like trying to be serious because it's like, are we gonna be in trouble or not? But it was just so funny. And Megan was like, well, I don't know, I can't explain this, blah blah blah. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't explain this. Just, you know, punish me, do whatever you're gonna do. And her mom is just standing there looking at us, like, in disbelief. And she just kind of backs up into the house and shuts the door. And walks back to her bedroom. And we just, like, from that moment, when she closed the door, we all just laughed so hard. It was so funny, and we're just like, Megan, we're so sorry. Like, I don't know what your mom's gonna do to you, but just know that we love you, and if we don't see you for a while, we'll know that, just, I don't know, just let us know what happens. Make sure you didn't like die or something. It was the first time we'd ever been caught doing something like that. Not that it was a big deal to us, because, you know, like I said, we're really comfortable being kind of, you know, Nikki around each other. Like, it wasn't a big deal. So after, you know, we had the sleepover and stuff like that, we woke up in the morning and it was like really awkward with her mom and her dad and stuff, and then we all went home. The party was on Saturday, and then like on Monday when we went back to school, we were just like, oh my gosh, what happened with your mom? Like, are you like in trouble or what's going on? And she's just like, well, she hasn't talked to me since that night, and she just, all she said like was she thinks I'm like a lesbian now. And I'm just like, Mom, I'm not a lesbian. Like, we're just, you know, it was just hot. Like, we didn't want to like wear our clothes anymore because it was just too hot for that. So her mom didn't talk to her for like the next 2 weeks because she didn't really know how to deal with it. She thought like her daughter's a lesbian and she just didn't know how to handle it. I mean, she did talk to Morgan after that, but the first 2 weeks she would just like, it was just like silence between them. Like, they just a lot of awkwardness. We're just like, we're really sorry, Megan. Like, we did not mean to put you through that. It seemed like a good idea, but I mean, once you get caught doing something like that, it's like, maybe that wasn't the best idea to, you know, do that with parents under the same roof. I don't know. So that was my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, and maybe you have like a similar experience. Like, share your experience, like with doing like crazy stuff with your friends that you got caught doing, and you know, maybe you got grounded or something like that. I don't know. Just share your experiences down below in the comments and tell me what you thought of the story, and also make sure to like and subscribe for more. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!